ABBA remains one of the most influential pop groups in music history, defined by dazzling harmonies, unforgettable melodies, and a visual style that shaped an era. At the heart of their sound stands Benny Andersson, a composer whose gift for melody helped define not only ABBA's identity, but also the evolution of modern pop. From his early beginnings in Stockholm to global superstardom, Benny's journey reflects creativity, collaboration, and resilience. Alongside Björn Ulvaeus, Agnetha Fältskog, and Annie Frid Lyngstad, he helped create songs that transcended decades, turning personal stories into universal anthems that continue to resonate across generations and cultures worldwide. Early life of Benny Andersson. Born on December 16, 1946, in Stockholm, Sweden, Benny Andersson grew up in a musical household where creativity was part of everyday life. His father and grandfather introduced him to the accordion at an early age, laying the foundation for his lifelong connection to melody. As a teenager, he expanded his musical interests, teaching himself piano and absorbing influences ranging from Swedish folk traditions to American rock and roll, including Elvis Presley. Leaving formal education at 15, Benny fully committed to music. His early experiences shaped a versatile musician capable of blending folk sensibilities with contemporary pop innovation later in life. Meeting Björn and songwriting partnership. In 1966, Benny Andersson met Björn Ulvaeus, marking the beginning of one of pop music's most successful songwriting partnerships. Björn, already active in the Swedish folk and pop scene, shared Benny's passion for melody and storytelling. Their collaboration began informally, but quickly developed into a powerful creative force. Together, they wrote songs for various Swedish artists, refining a style that combined strong hooks with emotional depth. Their partnership was strengthened by mutual respect and complementary skills, Benny focusing on composition and arrangement, Björn on lyrics and structure. This foundation would later become the backbone of ABBA's global success and enduring legacy. Formation of ABBA. The formation of ABBA brought together two couples, Benny Andersson with Annie Frid Lyngstad and Björn Ulvaeus with Agnetha Fältskog. Initially performing separately and occasionally together, the four artists gradually recognized their unique vocal chemistry. Managed by Stig Andersson, they began experimenting with group recordings under various names before settling on ABBA, an acronym formed from their first names. Their blended harmonies and polished production created a distinctive sound that stood out in early 1970s pop music. What began as a collaboration soon evolved into a fully formed group, setting the stage for international recognition and a revolutionary impact on pop culture. Eurovision breakthrough with Waterloo ABBA's global breakthrough came in 1974 when they won the Eurovision Song Contest with Waterloo, representing Sweden. The performance showcased their vibrant energy, flamboyant costumes, and irresistible pop sound, instantly capturing international attention. Waterloo was not only a contest victory but also a commercial triumph, topping charts across Europe and beyond. It introduced ABBA to a global audience and established their signature style of catchy melodies paired with emotional simplicity. The win marked a turning point, transforming them from a relatively unknown Swedish group into rising international stars and laying the groundwork for a decade of unprecedented global success. Global dominance and iconic hits. Following Eurovision, ABBA entered a golden era of worldwide success throughout the 1970s. Their catalogue expanded with timeless hits such as Dancing Queen, Mamma Mia, Fernando, Knowing Me, Knowing You, and The Winner Takes It All. Each song showcased Benny Andersson's sophisticated compositions and the group's remarkable vocal blend. ABBA dominated global charts, selling millions of records and becoming one of the best-selling music acts in history. Their music combined emotional storytelling with irresistible pop arrangements, appealing to audiences across continents. Their image, fashion, and sound defined an entire decade of pop culture and continue influencing artists today. Relationships, fame, and personal struggles behind ABBA's glittering success. Personal relationships within the group faced increasing strain. The two marriages, Agnetha Fältskog with Björn Ulvaeus and Annie Frid Lyngstad with Benny Andersson, were deeply affected by the pressures of fame, constant touring, and emotional distance. Agnetha and Björn divorced in 1979, while Benny and Frida separated in 1981. Despite these challenges, the group continued working together professionally, channeling complex emotions into their music. The tension between personal heartbreak and professional collaboration added emotional depth to their later songs. Their ability to continue creating together demonstrated remarkable professionalism, even as their private lives grew increasingly complicated. The Visitors, an emotional maturity released in 1981, ABBA's album, The Visitors, marked a shift toward a more introspective and mature sound. Unlike their earlier upbeat pop hits, this album explored themes of isolation, political tension, and emotional vulnerability. Benny Andersson's compositions became more complex, incorporating darker tones and richer arrangements. Songs reflected the emotional realities the group was experiencing at the time, particularly the breakdown of relationships and changing personal dynamics. The album is widely regarded as one of ABBA's most sophisticated works, showcasing artistic growth beyond commercial pop. It signaled a transition point, both creatively and emotionally, for the group's final phase together. Breakup and life after ABBA. By 1982, ABBA had effectively disbanded, choosing to step away from group activity without an official announcement. The members pursued separate creative paths. Benny Andersson and Björn Ulvaeus found success in musical theatre, most notably with the internationally acclaimed productions Chess and later Mamma Mia, the latter based on ABBA's songs. Agnetha Fältskog and Anni-Frid Lyngstad focused on solo careers and private lives, stepping away from the global spotlight. Though the group ended, their music continued to grow in popularity, gaining new generations of fans. ABBA's legacy endured, proving that their influence extended far beyond their active years together as a band. Reunion, Voyage, and modern legacy. In 2021, ABBA reunited to release Voyage, their first studio album in nearly 40 years, surprising fans worldwide. The project was accompanied by ABBA Voyage, a groundbreaking digital concert experience in London featuring virtual avatars of the band performing with a live band. This innovation redefined how legacy acts could connect with audiences. The reunion demonstrated that their creative bond had endured despite decades apart. Benny Andersson's continued involvement highlighted his lasting commitment to musical innovation. Today, ABBA's influence spans streaming platforms, stage productions, and immersive concerts, ensuring their music remains both timeless and technologically forward-looking in the modern era.